Hey Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, this is Mina, and this is your October 2020 horoscope prediction video. In this video, we're going to cover your month's theme, hidden gems you can use to your advantage this month, lessons you're learning, messages from the divine, actions you should be taking, love and romance, as well as career and finance. At the end of this reading, we'll go ahead and read an affirmation card from this really cool deck that I just got called The Universe Has Your Back, and it's going to provide you with some powerful words or affirmations that you can use to really support and prop up your month. And then as always, at the end of the video, we're going to roll the astro dice to get some more clarity into the reading. For those of you watching for a Leo that you love, I'm going to put a timestamp at the description box to the love and romance section, so you can skip right there now. If you are a Leo, please be sure you're watching your sun, moon, and rising sign video, as the combination of all three is going to give you the most personalized reading you can get in this generalized reading setting. If you'd like a very personalized reading, I do offer them, so email me at minanixtarot@gmail.com. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising sign, that's no problem. I'm going to put a link in the description box to a natal chart creator so that you can figure out those three signs for yourself. I'm going to shuffle on camera today, so if you're not interested in watching that process, no big deal. I will put a timestamp in the description box so that you can jump straight to your reading. But for the rest of us, let's begin. Okay, Leo, the theme of your month is the Ace of Cups reversed. In this month, you're trying to deal with the fact that you don't always want to be the life of the party. Sometimes you want to be in the background and not be the person giving everybody their happy reassurance. Sometimes you need to turn inward to give yourself some time to love and heal. This month is all about dealing with the times where you're feeling especially introverted and needing some space to yourself. It's completely fine, Leo, for you to want some time for just you. And I love that this card ties very well into the Love Yourself card, which is represented by the heart chakra. This month is all about loving you, providing for you, and being there for yourself. If you'd like to, something that I really enjoy doing is writing down a bunch of things that I like about myself, or you could even ask people around you what they love about you, then putting that in a jar that you draw out throughout the whole rest of the month, some beautiful things when you're not feeling the best about yourself. It's also a good month, and you really have the ability to forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes of the past. Anything you've been playing over and over in your mind, your heart is ready to release this month, and your heart is the strongest part of you in October. What does Divine have to say? Hestia reversed, home. One way to start feeling yourself again and to start making yourself feel more comfortable is to declutter your actual space. Take some time to clean up your environment, and that will clean up your mind as well. It'll allow you to sweep away the old stories that have no value for you now. It'll help you to walk away from situations that you just don't belong to anymore. Give you the ability to remove any distractions that are preventing you from getting back to a place where you feel loved, safe. It's going to take a lot of work this month to get yourself back to a place where you feel like socializing and being with everyone else. There's nothing wrong with going through that process. And once you've done it, it gets easier each time you need to do it in the future. What action should you take? The Sea Serpent. This card is a bit of a repetitive message. It's basically telling me that some emotional wounds have created a situation where creativity is limited for you. Which is really rough for you, Leo, because creativity is kind of your bread and butter. You're very creative, expressive, and sacral chakra is pretty well developed for you, and when it's not, it makes you feel very much the opposite of your old self. Take some time to express yourself. Allow the floodgates to open in your emotions and to really feel things as they are. Again, cleaning up your environment and making it feel more cozy is going to give you the ability to be more vulnerable and to allow yourself to express the things you've been holding back and allow you to let go of old stories that have been harming you and holding you back from this true creativity and desire that you have inside. Being around water is not necessarily a bad idea either this month. And if you do look at your reading here, there is a lot of blue represented, which to me symbolizes Spirit's way of pushing you towards more water, taking baths, or just trying to get into the flow of things the way that water seems to flow is a very good idea for you. What lessons are you learning? Jenna, she who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. Again, you're really feeling drawn inward this month. You're really wanting to get to a place where everything's kind of calm and quiet and you can think again. Can't really take on other people's stuff this month the way that you normally like to do. You're normally the person defending, protecting, helping, and supporting those around you. And it's just not really going to be in the cards for you. It's a good month for you to take some time for yourself. I said about being around water, it's also not a bad idea to be in a still or calm, quiet environment. So going out and walking around in nature, I know it's getting a little bit colder outside, but spending some time in the cold, still, and quiet is really kind of the best thing for you this month. Take some moments to just sit down and breathe quietly, listening to yourself. Focus on your breath and appreciate all the things that you have in this moment. Pause to say thank you to the universe. Sometimes when I have a hard time being grateful for things, I have to go out in nature and realize how beautiful and wonderful all the natural things around me are. And I start saying thank you for those things, and then it allows my heart to open up and to be able to say thank you for the things that are in my life that I'm noticing are a great advantage for me. So that's kind of how I get myself started on my darkest, most pessimistic days where I really can't get out of my head and into my heart. I allow myself to look at just nature and the beauty around me and say thank you for those things, and then it usually turns inward to the things specifically in my heart, my mind, and my life that I can be grateful for as well. For love and romance, the High Priestess reversed and the Queen of Wands. For my single Leos out there, you are kind of in a good place where a lot of people are attracted to you. And I get the sense that another fire sign might be really interested in you right now, and they're kind of coming off like passionate and impulsive and let's do this and let's do that. And you are in this place where you're just wanting calm and you're wanting something to be a little bit more chill. It's making you question their motives. It's making everything that they do and say come off like, why do you want to do this with me right now? Or what are you wanting from me? That isn't necessarily them. That's not what they're trying to do. This is you perceiving things that way because you have such a dissonance between what the two of you want right now in your dating relationship. It may be a good month for you to just say, hey, I'm not really feeling it this month, or just limit the amount of time that you can be around them so you don't start unnecessary arguments or really give them this impression that you don't like them, because once you kind of get out of this mental funk, I think they're really going to be the person that's going to push you towards a more fun, exciting, loving courtship. But right now you're just not feeling it, and there's nothing wrong with that. For my Leos in a relationship, you can really be losing your patience with your partner right now. This is the High Priestess in reverse is again telling us that it's time to take out some time for yourself. You're just not really in the place to be the supportive one in the relationship this month, and there's nothing wrong with that. We don't always have to be the person who's supporting and lifting others up. In fact, in the past months, Leos, you've really been the rock for everyone else around you. It's okay to take your time this month. Allow this other person, and again, I'm sensing it's a fire energy type of person, allow this other person to be the support system for you, and don't worry so much about how much you're taking this month. Just allow yourself to take what you need, because you know you're going to be able to pick yourself back up later and give them everything that they deserve as well. For career and finance, the Four of Cups. Your career feels really boring right now. Everything at work just seems really boring and monotonous. I would say there are some opportunities around you that you're just not seeing, you're not open to at the moment. Allow yourself to see past the boredom and into the opportunities of things around you that you can work on right now. Focus on yourself again. Focus on being grateful for the things that you have, and focus on the fact that you're not squandering or having any major issues at work. You're just bored and over it. So having some stagnation is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you don't want it to be so stagnant right now and you'd like your work life to be a little bit more exciting, there are opportunities waiting there. Same thing with money. There's some financial opportunity out there that you're just not seeing or embracing fully, and that's okay if you want to take a step back from your career at this time and really focus inward on getting yourself out of this funk that you're in. But if you do want to change that up, there are opportunities around you that you can take advantage of at any time. So that's pretty good news, Leo. An affirmation card, so if you want to pause this video and grab a pen and a piece of paper, you can write this down, post it up somewhere in your home where you see it every day, and you can use this to just sort of boost your month. It says, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. More water imagery, more dreams, more everyone's here to support you, let everyone support you imagery. I love this for you, Leo. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Excellent. I don't think we need to comment any more on that. I think that one's very clear and direct and supports all the rest of the cards in the reading. Love yourself, support yourself. Everyone else is doing that for you. Lastly, let's roll the Astro dice to get a little bit of clarity into the reading. We've got the Capricorn symbol, the 12th house, which is represented by Pisces, and Jupiter, which is represented by Sagittarius. So expansion and growth in your dreams, and also creating a good structure and a situation for yourself in order to create those dreams long term. So this is long-term dreams awakening and coming to life. Once you deal with the discomfort that you're in currently, you're going to start seeing so many opportunities and so many long-term goals coming into effect. So you just have to love yourself back to the place of being able to accept those things into your life. If you're sitting around saying, woe is me, nothing good ever happens to me, it's going to be really hard for you to see the good things that are happening to you. You're going to not be able to perceive them in such a beautiful way. You're going to be looking at everything through the lens of pessimism. Now, this doesn't mean we throw on our rose-colored glasses and just impulsively jump into anything that feels good, right? This is real, deep, meaningful work that you're going through right now, Leo. But once you move through this path of discomfort, we're seeing huge expansion in your dreams and your long-term goals. These are all the messages I'm getting for you, Leo. If this video resonates, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below on one thing you love about yourself, so that way we can all give that a like and help support you in that way. Subscribe to my channel for pick a card videos, as well as more monthly horoscope readings, and I will see you next time. Bye!